If you are thinking a tour to New York City, then you must watch this video to visit top tourist points. One of the greatest cities in the world, New York is always a whirlwind of activity with famous sights at every turn. People come here to enjoy the Broadway shows, others come specifically to shop and dine, and many come simply to see the sights, which I am going to tell you one by one. Number 1. Broadway and Theatre District. Attending a Broadway show is one of the top things to do in New York City. Considered the pinnacle of American theatre, this is the place to see the latest shows and the long-running classics. Number 2. Empire State Building. The Empire State Building is one of New York's most famous landmark buildings and key tourist attractions. The 381 meters tall, 102-story building was the tallest in the world until the One World Trade Center tower rose higher 41 years later. Topped with a mooring mast for airship, the Empire State Building immediately became a landmark and a symbol for New York City when it opened in 1931. On clear days, you can see up to 80 miles looking into the neighboring states of New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. The 86th floor observatory, which is 105 feet, is the city's highest open-air observation deck. Top deck on 102 floor stands 1250 feet above the bustling streets below. Times Square, New York. Lined with huge brilliantly lit billboards and screens, Times Square is the place to go in New York in the evening, but still exciting at any time of the day. This is the location of New York's New Year's Eve. Celebrations and the famous ball drop at midnight when the square and surrounding streets are filled with people. Brooklyn Bridge. The Brooklyn Bridge, with its Gothic-shaped arches and suspension cables, is one of the city's most recognizable landmarks and has inspired generations of poets, songs writers, and painters. This historic bridge, spanning the East River from Manhattan to Brooklyn, was completed in 1883 and was the world's first steel suspension bridge. The best way to experience this icon is to take an oar and walk across the Brooklyn Bridge, a wood plank walkway only open to pedestrians and cyclists runs above the lanes of traffic. From the bridge are beautiful views of Manhattan, the East River, and beyond to the Statue of Liberty. Wall Street. Stretching for 8 city blocks from Broadway to South Street is the world's famous Wall Street. This street and the surrounding area are home to some of the most important exchanges in the world, including the New York Stock Exchange, the Nasdaq, and the New York Mercantile Exchange, also located nearby Trinity Church, Federal Hall, and Charging Bull. The Statue of Liberty. The statue was a gift of friendship from the people of France to the United States in 1886 and represents figure of Libertas, a Roman liberty goddess holding a torch in her right hand and a tablet with the date of US Declaration of Independence, which is 4 July 1776, in her left hand. The statue is recognized as a universal symbol of freedom and democracy. If you liked the video, don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe.